I found God on the corner of First and Amistad, where the West was all but one, all alone.
We're a little screwed up, and I think in our country about what family is. We don't take care of it enough, and I think we got to kind of get back to that, because I think we've unraveled ourselves a little bit. So you look at them and you feel guilty that you're not as good at it as they are, and they inspire you to sort of just step up your game.
I didn't think about trying to imitate anyone. You know, everything was on the pages, everything I needed to know. And the thing I knew about Sean was he was a Louisiana boy and he was an athlete, which I grew up in Louisiana and I was an athlete, and he had a strong woman at home, and I do too. So I think with those facts in mind and what was written on the page, and somebody like Sandra to play opposite of, I don't think I would have any problems, and it was a lot of fun. And you know, I had John Hancock, who's a fantastic director.
I think that when they use the term family movie, it usually means talking dog to me. So I don't think of it that way, because, you know, I mean, I think there are a lot of movies that are, I mean, there's a family in it. I think it's a relationship drama. I think it has a lot to say about America, about families. And it's something that a whole family could see together. But I think when you say, well, some people might look at that and go, family movie, great. I look at it and go, if I see family movie, I go, okay, I'm staying away from that one. Hopefully that's not the connotation that people have.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, it's already weird playing someone other than yourself, but to play someone that's real, that's going to be behind the camera watching you play them, and then there's the writer of the book watching, then there's the director. I mean, there were so many degrees of separation that were a part of this project, and I think being able to ask the real person for advice or, you know, how they would act in certain situations is amazing. And then incorporating your own skill into that, it's definitely a different experience than playing a fictional character.
Like, I've been a fan of hers for years, and when I first got cast, I didn't even know that she was a part of the film. So when they told me, I was like, yes, Sandra. Wait, she's gonna play my mother? Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off, because I love her. Yeah. I've been a fan. His personality would have to be the biggest thing. How he was in the movie is a lot like how I was in high school. Like, I was a quiet, soft-spoken, gentle giant, and you know, I didn't have a lot of friends. I stayed to myself. I had like 3 outfits actually in high school that I rotated throughout one year. You know, so it was cool. I basically liked the fact that we were a lot alike. You know, and we didn't, you know, use our size to take advantage of people or go down the wrong path, and look where it gets you. Like, I'm on a red carpet for a movie. He's in the NFL right now making millions.
I'm not cutting, I'm just asking. Let me tell you something, all right? We have been sitting around here for over an hour, and when I look around, all I see are people shooting the bull and drinking coffee.
How can I help you?
Oh, he was first.
No, you go ahead. I think I want to hear this.
Me too.
You're right.
Excuse me? You're right? How'd those words taste coming out of your mouth?
Like vinegar.
Who is that, Esther? Big Mike. He goes to high school here.
What is he wearing? It's below freezing. Do you have any place to stay tonight? Don't you dare lie to me. Was this a bad idea?
What's the big deal? It's just for one night. It is just for one night, right, Leigh-Anne?
Tell me just one thing I should know about you.
I don't like to be called Big Mike.
Leigh-Anne, is this another one of your charities?
I need to find out more about his past.
He's been enrolled in 7 different institutions. His grade point average begins with 0.
He needs to do better in school.
I'd love to work with him.
This is mine?
Yes, sir.
Never had one before.
What, a room to yourself?
A bed.
Michael's grades have improved enough that he can go out for spring football.
How's he doing?
Haven't quite gotten the hang of it yet.
It's all real nice what you're doing, but don't be surprised if one day you wake up and he gone.
I heard you got you a new mama now. She fine, too.
Michael was here.
Tell him to sleep with one eye open.
You threatened my son. You threatened me.
Sandra Bullock.
We're in the middle of practice, Leigh-Anne.
You can thank me later. Team is your family, Michael. You have to protect them. Tony here's your quarterback. You protect his blind side. When you look at him, you think of me.
Yes, ma'am.
SJ, you're going to want to get this.
Mike's the best left tackle I've seen in years.
You're changing that boy's life. No, he's changing mine.
The Blind Side.
I said you could thank me later. It's later, Bert.